Hello guys, my name is Eric Mugo, and today I'm bringing you an episode on sports. And with me today is a friend and a talented skater, and I would like him to introduce himself to you.
Thank you. My name is Kevin Kiarie, and I'm a skater, and that is what I've been invited to do here. And we are going to have a much deeper interaction about skating and how we do it and how far we are as of now.
Yes. Thank you. Can you tell us a bit about your skating background and your achievements so far?
I've been doing skating for more than half a decade right now. I'm a professional inline freestyle skater. I do enjoy it, I do love it, and I was inspired by my cousin about 6 years ago. I started it. I started freestyle slalom 3 years ago. Up to now I've been doing it, and I'm happy and proud. On the achievements, I'll say that locally we don't have a lot of competitions. Internationally I've never gone to any competitions, but I'm still optimistic. I'm still optimistic that we will still go. We will represent our country and we will bring victory home. But to mention just but a few on the achievement is that we've been able to host championships here locally. We've been able to host youths and children of different categories in skating. And although we have not been able to participate in those competitions because we are the organizers, we can see the fruits of what is happening on the ground. Yeah.
Okay. So as you have heard, he's very optimistic about skating, and he has mentioned how he got started with skating, and his background and the achievements so far. So on the next question, I would like to ask him what are some of the most memorable moments memorable moments in your skating career so far? The moments that you felt that
I'll never forget.
Yeah, this is it.
Things that I will never forget on skating.
Yeah. Memorable. Something that you did that you felt was like an.
Yeah, I get the point.
Yes.
I think freestyle slalom skating is a very technical and very difficult field to cover on as an individual, especially that somebody like me, I'm self-taught. Everything that I do up to now,
Yes.
I've done it by myself with no coach.
Yes.
So whenever I achieve on one trick,
Yes.
that is one thing that I'll never forget, that I did it.
Yes.
And I've done it out of research. I've done it out of a lot of hard work and out of commitment and discipline.
Yes.
So whenever I achieve one trick there are multiple tricks that you're supposed to learn on freestyle. So when I achieve one trick, I never forget about it.
Yes.
And that is the most memorable thing that I hold dear to my heart, and I won't ever forget it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you have heard, the skating is more about learning a trick. Like when you learn a trick, you get into it. It makes you feel awesome.
Correct.
Okay. So the next question, I would like to ask him. Skating requires a lot of dedication,
Of course.
Perseverance.
Uh-huh.
So, can you share a challenging moment in your career and a way that you overcame it?
I would say that it's a very challenging sport, especially that it is now professionally. It is now growing here in Kenya, in most parts of Africa, and you can say that most people are doing it. Go to the estates, go to the schools, go to many places. Most people are doing it, but when you come to the professional angle of it,
Yes.
not most people are doing it. So you find that there is that shock.
Yes.
Where do I start? How do I start? Who do I start with? So number one,
the challenge is
the shock.
the shock.
The shock.
Yes.
And how do you deal with the shock? Because the names, freestyle has many tricks, and every trick has its own name,
Yes.
and there is no one to teach you. So there is that shock.
Yes.
You have to do a lot of things for you to know. Number two, we have a problem with the type of resources we use.
Yes.
Like currently, we use this place for skating.
Yes.
Whether it's raining, whether there is too much sunshine, whether there is whatever barriers or whatever thing that is disrupting you, you have to be here and do your exercise.
Yes.
So I'll say that that is one of the challenges that faces us, but we still fight regardless.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And on the challenges topic, what challenges can a person who wants to learn skating, what challenges can he encounter, and how can he overcome them?
The challenges, first of all, is the know-how.
Yes.
What is freestyle? Where do you start freestyle? What do you need to know for you to be a freestyler?
Yes.
Just knowing that. When you know the basics, this is what I'm supposed to know, this is what I'm supposed to do, you are on an easy spot. Then the equipment, what are you supposed to use? The place, where are you supposed to use? You know,
Yes.
it also requires music. You also need to know what is required in the game.
Yes.
So you only need to have information. The only challenge is information. So if you have enough information, whatever you want to do on this game,
Yeah.
you're on a safe side of the game.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
correct.
So as you have heard, so if you are a new beginner and you would like to start skating, you can.
You only need to be informed.
Yeah, yes. You only need to be informed.
Yeah.
Okay. So to the next question. So, what's your training routine? In a day, how do you train? How do you stay motivated for the
training.
training?
That's a very good question. Thank you.
Yes.
I would like to say that I've divided my week into sections.
Yes.
I do train 6 to 5 times a week, and every day I do sessions that last to 4 to 3 hours, depending on the weather, depending on the schedule of the day.
Yes.
Remember, I'm employed.
Yeah.
So
where you are employed in is it a part-time or you are employed in skating?
It's a part-time job on skating.
It's a part-time
So
job
I
in skating.
teach in schools, or I teach children how to skate.
Yes.
I teach in a lot of great schools,
Yes.
and we teach them how to skate, and we expose them to the game just to make sure that they are having fun and they are doing all the things they can do to have fun.
Yes.
Yeah, so I have a schedule that allows me to come here in the morning,
Yes.
5:30 in the morning every day. I walk up to this place. I come up to here by 7. I started by practice.
Yes.
I train up to 10.
Yes.
Then when it's my time to leave, which almost I leave this place at around 10 to 11. I go to work. Then from work, I'm usually very tired. That is why I don't come to training in the evening, because I go to work during the midday.
Yes.
So I have to sacrifice the morning hours. I come and train.
Yes.
Midday I go to work.
Yes.
Then in the evening I go rest.
Okay.
Yeah, that is my schedule
Okay.
of my training.
So, as you have heard, skating is okay. It may look
How
easy.
I manage to remain consistent to my training.
Yeah.
Discipline and commitment.
Discipline and commitment.
Correct.
As you have had discipline and commitment, so if you are interested in skating, discipline is paramount. Okay. So to the next question, and so what's your favorite skating style? Are there any styles that you like us to know about?
There are multiple styles that are my favorite.
Yes.
Because once you start this game, you have to fall in love with what you are doing.
Yes.
So I have multiple tricks that I love and I
Yes.
enjoy doing.
Yes.
I can mention just but a few.
Yes.
We have something called toe 7. We have something called toe fake, the heel fake.
Okay.
I love toe 7 back. I love cover. I love crystal. I love many tricks that I do.
So the 2-7, how are they arranged? Are they?
There is a table. There is a table that outlines every trick and its marks.
Okay.
So there are low marks tricks and there are prime tricks.
Okay.
So the prime tricks, when you stay longer in the game and when you practice, you get you develop much interest on the difficult tricks.
Yes.
Because they have more marks. So
which are the difficult tricks?
for example, the one like Christie. Christie is a much complicated trick. It requires a lot of strength,
Yes.
a lot of technique,
Yes.
a lot of good balance. Yeah, I'll say Christie is a much complicated trick. Also to wiper.
Yeah.
It has the internal side of it and the external side of it. We have the shift, so the French shift.
Yes.
We also have another one called the flat no wiper. There are so many I could mention.
What's-
They're all syllabus.
Okay. What's the easiest? What's the easiest?
The easiest trick on skates.
Yes.
on freestyle skate.
Yes.
Easiest trick on freestyle skate, I'll think is a snake. There's a trick called snake. Another one is called fish. Another one is called crisscross. Yeah, those ones even if you can put on skates, you can just try and
So they
can be easier. They are beginner tricks.
Okay.
Yeah, correct.
Okay. The next question concerns. So you mentioned that your cousin is part of your journey.
Correct.
So are there any other skaters who have inspired you internationally or in our country?
Yeah.
Are there any other skaters who have inspired you?
Yeah, personally, I would like to say that I am my number one inspiration. Yeah, and I don't mean to. I'm my number one inspiration.
Yes.
I have developed very dear love for this game,
Yes.
and I work very hard to get to where I am.
Okay.
But if I could mention one person that I respect and admire,
Yes.
it will be someone by the name KSJ. He's a Korean.
KCJ.
KSJ, Kim Sung Jung.
Kim Song Jung.
Yeah, he's a Korean.
Oh, that's a difficult name to pronounce.
Yeah.
It's Japanese.
He's Korean.
Korean.
South Korean.
Okay.
So he's one of the best skaters in the world.
Yes.
Of those times. He retired,
Yes.
and he did tremendous change to this game.
Yes.
He did a lot in advancing the game, in making the game popular, and we respect him. I admire him, and most of the things that happen today on skating,
Yes.
I think they come from people like KSJ. And
you
of course, there are more people that look like him,
Yeah.
maybe that are better than him. But I think he did a lot of work to make sure that freestyle it's on the better place of the game.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is there any style that he loved that you may have learned?
Freestyle is a very funny game.
Yes.
We share these tricks. We can go to a competition and 10 people do the same trick the same way.
Yes.
Just the technique, the strength, and the accuracy is what makes you different.
Yes.
So there are so many tricks that he did
Yes.
that I can do, and that brings no conflict.
Okay.
Yeah. So you can do trick that someone else did,
Yes.
and you can go to a competition and someone does this trick, and you do the same trick. You do the same tricks as someone,
Yes.
but the technique of you doing the trick, the strength, the speed, the accuracy is what makes you the two of you guys different.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the more you train in skating, the more you you understand the game.
Correct. The more you stay in it,
Yes.
experience comes with its own price.
Yes.
You know, the more you stay in the game,
Yes.
the more you get it, the more you understand it, and you'll have ultimate fun.
Okay.
Yeah, it becomes easy.
Okay. So guys, as you have heard, if you want to remain in skating, dedication. Okay. So to the next question, I would like to ask, have you competed in any competitions, and what was the experience like?
Yes, I did.
Yes.
In 2018 and 2019. I had just started in freestyle slalom,
Yes.
and it was not a very good experience. People are competent. I was just starting in town, skate park.
In skate park.
Yes.
Okay.
So I had so much love for this game. I thought I was at the top of my game, and then came and realized there were people who were doing good and they were better,
Yes.
and that challenged me. So I went back into hiding. I've been training ever since,
Yes.
and up to now I've never got a chance to participate. But luckily I'm happy. There is an event that is going to happen in Italy,
Yes.
and in July next year, and I'm optimistic
Yes.
that I'll be there. And even before that event,
Yes.
any other event that occurs before that event, here or outside, and I get the opportunity to perform, I'll be there.
So, what preparations have you made for the competition in Italy?
I just train every day. Just train. You don't miss practice.
And you're optimistic that you will do good.
Obviously, that's why I train every day. I never prepare to fail. I never prepare to go and be scared. I'm preparing to go and do magic and do amazing job and present my country, myself, and make sure that I'm doing the best that I can to become the champion first in myself, and champion of the world. I know it can be difficult because there are so much talented people out there, but I don't get scared of them. No, I get motivated whenever I see them, because I believe that everyone is talented in their own way. So if I get the opportunity to go there, I just do my own thing and they do their own thing, and the judges get to do the job.
So from what I have understood, can you say you are the best skater right now in Kenya?
I wouldn't say that I'm the best skater in Kenya, but I would not be ashamed to say that I'm the best skater in Kenya. So so that one I will leave it. That one I leave it hanging. Yes, that one I leave it hanging, because I've not had an opportunity to perform in these competitions for a long time. So I will not say that I'm not the best, and I will also say I will not be ashamed to say that I'm the best. But it will be much easier if the competitions judge our expertise. Yeah, correct.
That's very that's good. So on the next question, so skating can be very demanding physically, as you have explained before, and I'm sure you may have encountered injuries. So how have you encountered the injuries, maintaining not to be injured? How do you go about it?
Most of these tricks are deadly. And
you can injure yourself.
You can break your leg, you can break your arm, you can break even your teeth. But number one motivation, you must have a lot of confidence, a lot of courage. But also another important and fundamental thing that you need to know, that in freestyle every trick has its own posture, its own the angle of the arm, the way you're supposed to put the arm, the way you're supposed to put the back. Every trick has its own posture and technique. So once you master those angles, you can get safe from getting hurt or injured. But it doesn't guarantee or insure you from injuries. If you get, personally I've been injured. I've twisted my leg here, I think twice. And once I get an injury like that one, I take an off. It never was serious. I take an off for 1 week, and when I come back, I'm good to go. Yeah, I've never seen someone get a serious injury here in Kenya, and I think it's a safe spot. So how I overcome the injuries is just to skate safe. Make sure you understand every trick before you try it. The technique, the posture, and how you should put the leg, because every single trick has its own way of doing it. That is freestyle. So make sure you understand everything in its own way.
And are there any protective equipment or
in freestyle? People assume that once you want to start freestyle, you've done everything on skate. Now you're starting freestyle, because it's even in its own definition, it's a highly technical field of skating that is done by skating professionals, whereby cones are arranged. You can see these spots. They are all over here. Cones are arranged in a straight line of equally spaced cones. You can see, and you're supposed to go along inside those cones without hitting the cones. So people expect that you know how to escape all the barriers, because there are 20 cones. You know how to escape all the barriers. You know how to jump. You know, for you to get into skating, you need to know to know all the basics of skating. Yeah. So if you are a good skater, you can just try freestyle. Yeah.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
Of course.
So, what do you enjoy outside of skating? And what do you enjoy outside of skating, and how do you balance your personal life with the skating career? Since you have mentioned that you do skating as a work. So what activities do you enjoy outside of skating?
Skating. I think it's skating. I don't know.
The activities that you enjoy outside of skating is skating.
To be more specific, I find myself training a lot, but that doesn't limit me from being something else, because I also have family, have friends, and I spend my quality time. When I'm not here, I spend time with my family and friends,
Yes.
and I also enjoy watching a lot of these leadership things and politics.
Yes.
And I enjoy watching them. I listen to their views and the opinions of different leaders. And I'm also a civil engineer, so whenever I come across something that has to do with engineering, I have a lot of interest, and I don't mind listening and watching and interacting with the engineers like me.
Okay.
Yeah.
So where did you study your civil engineering?
Technical University of Kenya.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's very good. So we have an engineer and a skater.
Certified engineer.
Okay. So on the next question, so what are your future goals and aspirations in skating?
My goal, first of all, is to change the game.
Yes.
And by changing the game, I believe I'll have changed and inspired a lot of skaters.
Yes.
And we'll put this game in position. Yes. And we can have a lot of youths try this game. People benefit from this game. Yes. This game is not different from the one that Omanyala or Kipchoge or Faith Kipyegon is doing. They are just the same. And we believe that we will be treated with the same respect as any other game does. And we believe that we all have got equal opportunities in the Ministry of Sport and in those leadership positions in the ministry. Yes. So we believe that we will get everything. And my goal is to make sure that through hard work, yes, through training, I become a good skater, and I present my skills in the best way possible. Yes. So that people can know that it is also doable here in Kenya. Yes. It is also possible to take our skaters outside the country. It is also possible and good to support these youths. Yes. We'll have impacted a lot on the youth, because when you come here on a day like Sunday, this place is filled to the brim. Yes. Youths from all corners of Nairobi fill this place trying to master different tricks. Yes. And I believe if we had the right support, yes, if we had the right channeling to the outside competitions and local competitions, yes, this game could be fun. But I don't give up. Yes. I believe, and I've told you, I'm optimistic, yes, that we will shape this game. And the best way to shape it is to train hard and show the world that it is possible and it is doable. Okay. That is the only way. We cannot be going out there and telling people, this one is possible, this one is by the word of mouth. We need to do the things, the actual thing.
You need to be in the action side.
Correct.
So would you like it to become a national sport?
It's already a national sport. Okay. It is already an international sport. Yes. It has been accepted, and many people from many countries are engaging in this game. Yes. And even our country was supposed to take us to Nigeria come August, yes, just that the event was postponed. Okay. And the event was postponed to December. And possibly we will go to that competition. It means that we have a federation here in Kenya.
What's the name of the federation?
Federation is called Kenya Federation of Roller Skating. Okay. We have a federation that caters for our problem. Yes. So I believe that with time we'll have a working federation, and these people will take care of us. We'll have championships here inside the country and outside the country.
So concerning the federation, has it made any changes to the way the game is perceived here in the country or internationally? Is there any what can I call it? Changes that have come about due to the federation?
I think I've known the federation for about 5 years now.
Yes.
And I've not seen a lot of progress. The same challenges we are going through in 2018.
What are some of the challenges?
A lot of challenges. We don't go outside, we don't go to competitions, we don't get the correct resources. This is an expensive game. Freestyle slalom, you need a skate that goes for around 100K. A pair of skates goes for around 100K. Okay. So for you to get a nice venue, you need to pay. Like inside here, you need to pay. Yes. And I believe if we had a supportive federation, yes, all these things could be very, very much easy. And maybe where we are today, we could be miles ahead of where we are today if we had a supportive federation. Okay. I've told you I've been doing this since 2018. Yes. And I believe if we had a helping hand during that time, yes, if things were going the way they're supposed to go, yes, yes, we could be way much ahead, more than where we are.
I've told you support.
Yeah, if we had that support. I've told you that skating is a respected game across the world. Yes. Yeah, and we can participate in this game. We can go to the Olympics only with the help of the federation.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this can be a message to the federation. In increasing support, you can empower many people, like Kevin, who has so much interest in the sport. Okay. So to the next question, do you have any specific preferences for your equipment? Do you like some equipment? Do you not like others?
Yeah, there are skates I cannot use. Yeah, to be precise.
Okay. Can you mention?
Like my skate right now is Jifeng.
Okay.
It's a Jifeng brand,
Okay.
and it has a very good frame. You know, the freestyle skate, what you look at is the frame, the inner socks, the inner socks,
Yes.
and
What about the wheels?
the bearings, the wheels. You have to use a specific brand, a specific like the wheels. There is the type of hardness you should use.
Yes.
The bearings, there is the type of bearing you should use.
Yes.
The hard boot itself, you cannot use just any hard boot. It's just like any other skating game. The rollerball people, they have their own skates. The hockey people, they have their own skates. And I, as a freestyler, I have my own skate. Then we have speed skates.
Yes.
Yeah, we have ice skates. So they're all different.
So what among the components of the equipment of the skating, the gear, which part is the most important, or all are important? Is it the wheels?
All,
Is it the
all are essential. All are essential.
Okay. So the next question concerns are you a part of a skating team?
Yeah, and
what's the name of the skating?
Swift Slalom team.
Okay.
This is a team that I essentially established to promote and push freestyle slalom skating.
Yes.
And I have a team of around 8 individuals, both here in Nairobi and in other regions.
Yes.
So some of them I train them online, some of them we meet here every Saturday and Sunday,
Yes.
just to empower them, because now they have come at the right time. We can show them that this is what is done, this is how it's done,
Yes.
this is the name. When we were starting, we didn't have anyone. We could say, hii inaitwa hivi, hii inaitwa aje, ile trick inafanyangwa hivi.
Okay,
But
okay.
right now, most of the people here, they are contentful, so they can tell you it's not done that way.
So you have
So
learned.
the reason that I formed that team is to help people
Yes.
do this trick with much ease and with less difficulty than I did.
Yes.
Because learning all the names by yourself, it can be difficult sometimes. You know, when you have someone who is holding a light in front of you and you just following, can be easier. But it gets difficult when you're doing everything.
By
You
yourself.
do the research, you come train, you don't know whether you're doing the wrong thing until you do the correct thing.
Yes.
You know.
Yes.
So essentially, I formed that team to enlighten the youngsters and to show the skaters that yes, it is doable.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you have heard, teamwork is very essential in skating,
Yeah.
and by having a team of friends who can teach you about skating, you learn more easily.
Yeah.
Okay. So the next question concerns what changes have you observed in skating over the years since you have said you have been practicing from 2018? Are there any changes that you have observed?
The only change I would say is that the game is changing. The people are knowing the tricks at the top of the table.
Yes.
People have started to know them. People have started to do them,
Yes.
and which is encouraging, because if you could come to if we could go back to 2018,
Yes.
people are not that good. People are not that talented.
Yes.
But right now they are internationally competent skaters here in Kenya.
Yes.
They just don't have the opportunity. So I would say that although every year we lose so much talented skater to the outside world, there are organizations outside Kenya that are coming for skaters here to go serve as waiters and coaches and many jobs outside the country.
So there's experience. Are they experienced?
They are good skaters. They are good skaters, and they are skaters that we used to skate with.
Yes.
And they are skaters if they were here. And of course you have to go for greener pastures. You have to go with how the things are going, and you have to chase money.
Yes.
But It is because we don't have very good conditions here when it comes to skating. But I believe if they stayed, we could be way much ahead, because there is teamwork and we are doing this together, and we could be way much ahead. And yeah.
So a good environment, resources.
Yeah, we have grown, we have advanced.
Yes.
And the problem is the federation is just the way it used to be in 2018. There is no changes in the leadership.
Yes.
And we don't have even to change the leadership, but the way of leadership has also not changed.
Yes.
And the same challenges we are going through in 2018 are the same challenges we are going through in 5 years later.
Okay.
But the good thing is that skaters have not given up.
Yes.
They're still pushing, they're still doing it up to the grind until we come we get over these challenges. Yeah.
Okay, the next question concerns, now you mentioned about Italy. So have you had the opportunity to compete in, let's say, in other countries, just near neighboring Kenya, or have you had the opportunity to?
No.
You have not had?
No.
Okay.
And I feel disappointed, because I would like to.
You'd like to?
Yeah.
Do you know any? Are there any competitions?
There are speed skaters that have gone outside.
Yes. Is there any part of your team? Is anybody part of your team that has gone?
I do freestyle. They are speed skaters.
So speed skating is different from freestyle.
Yeah, speed skating is different from freestyle.
Yes.
Yeah, so they went, and some of them did amazing jobs. But that time I was not there.
Yes.
And the same challenges that I'm going through right now is the same challenges that the speed skaters are going through right now.
Yes.
So is a problem for all of us.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So, and have you had any coaches?
I've told you, and I'll say it again.
Yes.
Up to where I am,
You are self-developed.
I've done everything by myself. Yeah, and it's not bragging. It's not some boasting.
Yeah.
I've done everything by myself.
Yes.
And I've told you, if I had someone hold me by the hand and tell me, do this,
Yes.
do this, do this, I think I would not have wasted a lot of time trying to know what is this, because I used to do things that I didn't know what they were. I could see videos and I say, I want to try this.
Yes.
I didn't know what they were, and until I came and gained enough information, and when I'm doing this, it's when I come to realize at the back of my mind, oh, I saw this and its name is this.
Yes.
You know, because I've told you in freestyle, every trick has its own name. So I believe if
a coach,
it gets much easier. I just formed my team about a year ago, and the people that I started training a year ago, they are way much competent, because I can guide them. I can tell them it's not this way, it's this way. They don't wait until they do the correct thing so that they know they have done the correct thing.
Yes.
No. By the time they are doing the wrong thing,
Yes.
I'm on them and I tell them, no, we don't do it
It's
this
done
way.
this way.
It's done this way.
Okay.
It makes the job easier for them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So, what about your family? Have you received any support from your family or friends during this skating career?
It gets very difficult when you ask a question like that one, because no one.
It's not difficult. It's your family.
Yes,
friends.
it gets very difficult because no one would believe, especially in Kenya, no one would believe that skating is a serious sport.
Yes,
Most people think that it's just some means of transport. It's just some simple boying, just having fun.
Yes.
Yeah, which is correct. So many of us, even myself, I just wear skates to go have fun sometimes on the road.
So people don't take it seriously.
But people in many circumstances do not, although right now, because now CBC has come and many schools are doing skating in schools. Actually, it is one of the most embraced games in the current schools, which is making the game blow into something that will be uncontrollable.
You train in schools?
We train in schools. I've told you we train in schools. So yeah, we train in schools, and what I'm trying to say is that we don't get the family. Some people may understand the professional side of the game,
Yes,
what
yes.
we are trying to do,
Yes.
but the largest percentage, they don't understand, and so they don't support.
Okay. So
Yeah.
what would you like to? How can you motivate them to understand better? Can you tell them?
Just by doing the best and becoming the best. When they see me shine, they'll come and say, "Oh, it was true.
You believe in yourself.
It was true." So you have to believe in yourself and push. And yeah, once you achieve, they will say, "Ah, it was
Yes,
a good thing."
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So the last question concerns: have you had the chance to skate in any unique location, in a place where most skaters don't go to, a dangerous place, if I can put it in a way?
I would never skate in a dangerous place.
No. Okay, by dangerous I mean, like, let's say I see videos of skaters in roads skating in.
I've skated on the road.
Yes.
And I've done that thing that you always see skaters at the back of a matatu,
Yes.
hanging edged at the back of a matatu. You can't let go that matatu go
Are you not afraid of it?
until they have arrived to their destination. It's not that I've not done those things. They are very risky. I don't recommend any of those things to be done by anybody.
Yes.
I know some people who've lost their lives doing that, and I would not advise anybody to do that. And if there is any skater that is doing that, I'll advise them to stop.
Okay.
Yeah, because it is not safe.
It's a risky
Yes, the best place and the best venue to do skating is here. An open place that has no distraction. Yes. But if you are professional enough, you can go to the road.
Yes.
You can have fun on the road, but don't
hang on the vehicle.
Don't hang on the vehicle.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as we conclude the show, I would like to ask my friend the last question. And what advice would you give to aspiring skaters who are just starting out?
Just start. It's that easy.
It's
just
that
start.
easy.
Yeah,
Just start.
start. Yeah.
Okay. So this was an interactive session, and I hope you have learned a lot, and welcome back for more.